Alright. Do 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 do. An ADHD blade wall paladin for this. Looks good to me. Oh, what did I get? Ooh, of course. Fancy shoes. Those are some fancy shoes. Oh, and of course, my internet is having issues. Troubleshoot problems.
Don't touch it! Classic. And just like that. We're back in the Snug 06. Oh no, I remember this. Turn back. We're canceling the series. Useless. Triggered. But dude, it's classic. That's classic. Memory. It's just like old times. The controls are tight. You remember how to do this? Just keep moving. Okay. Now let's stay on it. Okay. And, I don't like the camera. Change. You gotta touch those balls. Just touch them. Just touch them. Okay, now wait. Try to get up and run.
Cool. Successfully reconnected. All I had to do was switch what network I was using. Remember, you've got to get blue balls. I can't wait until the day I finally get to do that one on here. That will be a fun day. The day I get to mess around by playing 06 on stream. You know, I wasn't even aware that that was a Doomvis. It just kind of like happened to be, and I'm very grateful that I was able to destroy it, but like, and the fact that it happened to be a Doomvis, entirely irrelevant to what was going on at the time. Also, I don't care if I lost a lot of health. That was worth it for blood limbs. Don't you just love it whenever you get a bloody limb? Sounds like it should be an insult. It's actually the name of an upgrade. At least this is going well enough. I basically have all of my MP back already. Even though I spent like 100 in that one fight. The power of magic growth. Magic is kind of strong. Okay. It's like I really don't trust. Yeah, I didn't trust it. Sometimes you just know not to trust things. I thought I hit you, not the ran into you. Thank you. Seriously. For sure, I'll pray. Ooh, a Calypso compass. I really hope it's in the forest and not outside. Wait. This is a chest room, I might as well grab it. A lot of these chest bonus rooms like this are pretty easy. Now the real question though is, can I get to the room that has that in it? Without... No! Guess a Scythe Barbarian. Ain't nothing but a Scythe Barbarian. Scythe Barbarian. T-Series ain't nothing but a Scythe Barbarian. I do want to see something. Yeah. Looks as though the blood stuff is a little bit worse than what I've got on. Hey, I almost forgot that I have photo due. Barbarian Queen. The one that seemingly nobody ever remembers exists. As far as my experience has been, Barbarian Queen, well, photo due could potentially be nice. I've yet to find a situation where it's actually beneficial outside of knocking away a crowd of enemies, but even then you've got so much health as Barbarian Queen that chances are you aren't going to be dying because of overcrowding. You'll be dying because you missed a shot or something. Okay, this is going pretty easy like a sleazy morning on a Sunday. Definitely, I can't wait until I eventually get the equivalent of the siphon room, or not siphon, the balance room for armor. That will be very balanced. if I was the one and I had already beaten that boss, now I get to fight a more difficult version of it, which may or may not be a reference to the Matrix. I get that, like, this was probably meant more so as a way to, like... Ow. I think probably EDM was meant more as a way to help you remember where you're going, but... My gosh, it's far better just being, like, a guide of where you... of, like, what to do in an individual room. Not so much like a kind of, oh hey, this room is dangerous. Okay, finally. I don't really mind if I run out of magic. In this case, it doesn't matter much. Okay, this is the Tribal Tallies. Development time 3 months, release date November 23rd, 2009. Tribal Tallies is the first project we'd worked on months after the horrible experience with Band of Bears. It's a bit of a test. Yeah, we already got that on Stren. The fact that we're getting it again kind of speaks to just how much we had been sucking there for a little bit. Not saying I'm any better than I am back then, it's just that, well, now our character just isn't going to die quite as often. I'm not trying to imply that I personally am getting any better, because I don't like to lie. Ow. I thought it would... Whatever. Sure, go on up. Oop. Boop, 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 boop. Ow. Screw you, Chainators. I don't even get their names. They're not Minotaur-like. So why the name Chainator? An obvious play on the mythical Minotaur. Unless there's like a chain... Unless there's like a gangbang assault tour or something like that. I really don't know. And then let me just go ahead and do... There we go, I just duped that blaze lock out of existence. Okay, there's a chest. The chest contains 50 gold. I like chest. Okay, this is one of those defeat all of the enemies rooms. In which there's just those two. That was surprisingly easy. I'm kind of impressed that there still seems to be new stuff I'm not, like, used to seeing as of yet. And there's a good chance I had already seen it prior, but the fact that I don't remember having seen it is honestly just a testament to how many unique rooms there were. Something that... Also, I just realized I permanently kept that in the background now. By killing it in the fashion I did, I actually managed to glitch out the game and keep that permanently stuck there now. Huh. That is kind of funny. I don't think the game exactly expected you to kill off it in that fact. Also, I just noticed that ward went into the hidey hole for dwarves. I thought those hidey holes were like not accessible to all things except for a dwarf. I thought that was like their whole purpose is they're special. Dwarf eyes only. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't any meat in there. Usually in a room like that, you get at least one chicken. And apparently there's a fairy chest. No, I don't get why it's called fairy chest either, if that's the case. Okay. This is another one of these fairy chest. Well, I guess regular chest, but you could be mistaken as it being a fairy chest type rooms. Okay. I just stand on over here. Pull out of harm's way, jump it back on up. So it looks as though if I drop down right here, I'm safe for a slash-de-slash. I get back on up. No. Screw you. All of you, and drink from it. This is my semen. Objective failed. Ugh. Lady Chun-Li the Third. Sir Gordon. Sir Gordon Ramsay the Third is a dwarf. I don't know why, but that just feels oddly right. That he would be a dwarf. Ooh, and now I can haggle him down to 50%. Cool. That only takes half my gold. Hey, Sharon. I like how I can just keep on randomizing children once I get this. Ah, I love being a dwarf. Also, I should be having pretty good crit luck. I like how the game is pretty nice about giving you just all of the crap. I went down here, didn't I? Fine, I'll deal with it fairly quick. Okay, cool. Cleared on out though, so now we can go back on up. Okay, I'm not... Oof. I am greatly surprised that I didn't die there in any way, shape, or form. Okay. Ow. Seriously? Come on, man, I thought we had a good thing going. So it's just a chicken room. There used to be winner, winner, chicken dinner, now it's winner, winner, chicken room. Ow. Sir Gordon Ramsay kind of... Ow. Yep. No fighting until I get on up to the chest. Then I can open on up the chest, get the bounty rune, then I can go ahead and kill. Ow. Get killed. Either way, I got what I needed to. Spelunket with hyperchondroidism. Now there's a concept I never thought I would see. I used to really like Spelunkers and Spelunkettes, but I don't know, now after playing it for a while, the lack of strength can get kind of annoying. But of course, being a Spelunker... Okay, good. That does mean a few things, namely that... Ow. Ow. I'm going to die in the first ring, apparently. No, that I'm going to try and... Ooh, I see that there. There's a special over in that room. I like specials. Ooh. I hoped I could get down there in time. Do I want Barbarian King or Barbarian King? Sir Gordon IV, the Barbarian Queen. I really don't know how Skyrim works, I guess. I know there's like shouts or something in Skyrim, but... The game is really trying to get me to get loads and loads of magic. Perhaps it's because I'm still in the first area. Perhaps it's because the game really likes magic. I don't know. For whatever reason, the game is really pushing magic hard on me. Oh, cool, Sharon Zobdal. That's kind of... Ow. I was about to say that's kind of nice, and then it hit me. Definitely defeat all the enemy type rooms are probably the easiest of the go ahead and kill off. They're like do something rooms. Being the one with the most straightforward goal of just kill the things. I saw that Doomscape from like 10 feet away. Ooh. Okay, look at that. Ega has finally decided it's going to start doing its job again. I was having it download some games in the background, and then it finally decided I was going to do it. So I imagine this slowdown will only be temporary. As for whatever reason, Mega does like to... Wow, So when I was talking about that old laptop I used to play this on, I never thought I would get a chance to show you exactly how the game functioned back then. This is like impressive. It's almost a 1-to-1 of back then. And of course, seeing that though, I'm probably gonna get off as soon as I lose Sir Gordon IV. Kind of half tempted to do it one day where I just like keep an accurate record of every single person who's died, or like of whoever my heir is at the time, by writing down their name in the description, or no, in like the name, and have it be the story of this person, and then I change it every time. Sure, you might be seeing Sir Useless again. You might not be. Ow. So, yeah, it looks as though Mega's starting to get some steam or something. Sadly, Mega and Steam are not affiliated yet. Now, if there was an official, like, Steam downloader for, like, old games that you could just download and not install, that wasn't like a Steam version of the game, but was just like a old school version of the game, that would be kind of nice. Ooh, journal entry 23. Never knew what treasure lay in this castle. I only knew that it would cure the king. I could have suspected it would be the fountain of youth. Expected a monster to greet me at the Diaz. Foe of unimaginable strength. I imagined it would take all my strength to best him, but when I entered the castle and saw my father, the king, sitting atop the Diaz with goblet in hand, I knew all was lost. He would never die, and I would never be heir. There were no words to express what I felt. So it definitely sounds as though this... well, there's gonna be something going on. And given the fact I have Sharon Zobel, yeah, I was certainly not expecting to see that it was the Fountain of Friggin' Youth, though. Out of all the things that I would have seen, probably Fountain of Youth was not one of the ones I expected. I expected, like, something. Like, I expected a twist as soon as they introduced that journal mechanic, but, like, the Fountain of Youth, really? I mean, if you're going that way, I guess I can, like, live with it, but that is certainly a little bit lazy on their part. Oh yeah, it's a Fountain of Youth, you know, whatever. I can't remember what the play's name was. It was like The History of the United States or something like that, but you know how, like, elementary schoolers do those, like, little plays and stuff in their classes. For 5th grade. Okay. There it was. I knew that it was coming anytime then. The whole message that, oh yes, Mega no longer works. Because it has drawn too much data. Oof. I'm gonna have to be very stealthy about what I do. Cool. Retaliation rune. Cool. Oof. It's one of those few times that I think no matter what you would have done, that would have been kind of a cluster fudge. Would have been a cluster truck. Ooh, I should play cluster truck on here. That would be a meme, wouldn't it? Ooh, and there's... yeah, pistol shrimps. This is going to be a good way to conclude the stream for today. Biggest meme in this game. See, back in the day, people used to just call them references. Now they've got to be memes. You know what they say about memes? Memes make dreams. After all, just ask PewDiePie. Ooh, those ninjas are kind of annoying. I know that rangers are technically up, like a beef up from the bowmen from the last area, but they're not much harder for sure. Definitely I'd say Cheney Tours are kind of like harder than the Grey Knights, which I think they replace. I'm also not too sure what like unit in particular the Cheney Tours are supposed to be the advancement of, since all units are always an advancement of something else. And they could always just be the version that came in this. Okay. Doop doop doop. Ah, I see ya. Oof. I touched up TV, gave me a message. Alright, well, as I said, that would be my end for today. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.